Help. Man is looking for a wife. Modern women, they don't need men anymore. Is this a psyop? Can it really recreate sperm in a lab? My female co-worker has already 39 people. She's talking, women are so much selective. All men must die. There's so much negativity these days. Misogyny, you have the rise of red pill and black pill. Look, society is just changing, and it's not just because of women. There's so many other things happening. If you have an online profile with 100 likes, you're not going to be complaining about feminism. As a matter of fact, why you should listen to me? This is what I made a few weeks ago. I made a profile, 51 likes, and this is not even with me swiping. I think I swiped like 5 times here, and I got 50 likes. How is it possible? Because it's very easy. I have a whole system planned out. I have the same amount of messages. I know exactly what I do. This is in 22. This was on Bumble. I got her number. This is Lily, also in 22. I even met up with this girl. This is a few months ago, 24. I'm just giving nice examples. Of course, I got some more. This is just concepts that I use. Then you can have this as well. Why am I giving away the concepts and techniques to you for free? I understand that women have fewer children. Men are not men anymore. Men don't know how to be men anymore. Society has been changing rapidly. And I think a lot of people, they just want to go back to the good old days. And women are in general more progressive. Men are in general more conservative. And then birth rates are falling down. And I want you to have a lot of babies as well, because society needs to be sane. Mankind needs to be projected to have more kids. Well, back in the days when you had a grandpa, maybe, just maybe, he already met his girl in high school. Maybe they had same friends. Maybe their parents knew each other, and then they showed each other their partners to each other. They would marry each other after high school, maybe after college, have a lot of kids, have a big house. Of course, society has changed, capitalism come, but let's not go into that. What you need to do is change your mindset. You will never go back in the days. However, you can use technology to be even better and progress. The most adaptable person, they will win. So if you go online and you go to a negative route, you will see a lot of black pill, red pill. I want you to really not listen to these people, because these people, they don't know anything. They're just armchair philosophers. What they do is theorize. They haven't even talked to women. They are so negative, they are toxic. Instead of taking their own responsibility, they blame everything on women, which is a very toxic trait. And the red pill actually came from the movie The Matrix, which basically gave someone, the protagonist, the choice between the blue pill and the red pill. So the blue pill is just the average person who doesn't know female psychology. The red pill is the total opposite. In their warped version of reality, the psychology of women, and then they are thinking better than women, or at least better than the average blue pill guy. And the black pill is actually a very defeatist mentality. In their version of reality, they have a reality check and they're like, okay, I don't look like a model, so it's over, which is not true at all. Why the red pill is trash, I can tell you that. Every single dating coach in the red pill community, they have non-existent or ugly women in their life. Very below average. It's disgusting. How is it possible that on the top of their game, they have these, they're not pretty at all. I mean, I can make a whole lot of stories, but their women are not pretty. Even the big guys on the internet, they just have clout. And if you look at their exes, if this is the best they can get, even popular podcasters, they have ugly girls in their life. And we know what ugly girls mean. Their logics have failed. You don't need to listen to these people. Even their listeners don't believe them anymore. They call them up, laugh at them. So if you go online, you will see a lot of people tell you how to get girls, do this, do that, never double message, just be 6.5, get tailored suits. And I can tell you that nobody will tell you the concepts. Nobody will tell you why you need to message to get this result. And I will give you something which basically nobody will tell you this. And this concept is already valued over $1,000 because it will save you 1,000 hours. You want to know what it is? It's a sales funnel. there's not that much difference between dating and sales. And this is it. This is it. This is the whole system. This is the whole system. This is what you need. You need to be able to acquire leads. You need to get phone numbers. You need to have the skills to text, and you need to go on dates. There's, of course, a separate skills where you close back at the house. This is not for that. You need leads. And the ability to acquire leads, that's a skill on its own. Your ability to get from night game, your lead acquisition is the most important skill that you need to have. With night game, we mean bars, clubs, everything at nighttime after 8 p.m., 10 p.m. I personally don't like that. Because the people who go out at night, they are not the right target market for most people anymore. Pre-COVID, it was at least people went outside and they met each other. After COVID, hyperinflation is there. Everything is getting so expensive. You're wasting a lot of money on drinks and alcohol, just your time in general, which you can actually use to build your own business. And of course, people at nighttime, they're not nice to you. You're going to be hating people. And even if you have success, it's very marginal. People go out in cliques. They already know each other. So night game is not the best lead acquisition anymore. Day game is even better. If you're already at the library, if you already go to the mall, if you're already street, it's actually easier, although it might be more difficult if you're used to alcohol. I would just recommend quit alcohol. If you see a pretty woman, either lower your gaze or approach that woman within 3 seconds. If it's going to be taking even longer, then your mind's going to be ruining and you're going to give your attention away for free, but you don't like. Within 3 seconds, approach a woman. Of course, see if someone is with her. And then just open with, can I meet you real quick? And then from there on, you banter. You say that you live over there. You want to do something. And then get a number for a coffee. And then get her number and go away. You got the lead. You can also do that at night game. But at night game, of course, people are going to be more mean to you. And with alcohol involved, it's not going to be the nicest way to meet people. This is, of course, very slow. But it is a possibility. Of course, you only need one person in your life who will love you. But a lot of times, you just need to meet more people. And that's why online game is my favorite. Because you can get most leads. Now, you want more leads. But you don't know how. You have been going outside for a while. You have been going online. And you are just not getting leads. Well, it could also be that the leads are not weak. But you are weak. However, to compensate that, we're going to go full volume, get more leads. And eventually, your skills are getting better. And then you can get even more leads, which are potentials for you, either as a fling or as a marriage potential, whatever your preference is. So what are women looking for? Well, if you look at evolutionary attraction switches, women are looking for these 7 points. So let's say you go online and you post yourself with your friends and you look the best there. You might be a natural leader in their eyes. If you have a dog and that dog is very happy, you might look as a protector. This is how women look at you. If you do something like martial arts, you might be a successful risk taker, but there are gray areas. For example, if you're with a lot of women on a picture, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're pre-selected. It actually looks more try-hard, unless it's your mother, it's your sister, whoever. Having a private jet, boasting about it, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have status and power. You're just going to attract the wrong women. You want someone who likes you for you. But you need to have the ability to at least get that. There's a black pill community which is so toxic. They can actually have so much more in their life. But they think unless you're a professional model, then your life is going to be sucking. And I can tell you that I'm a fashion model myself. And I've been through that. It's actually even harder if you don't have the social skills. If you're decent looking or if you're below average looking, even if you're ugly looking, if you have good communication skills, people don't expect that from you. So you actually look even better in their eyes. If you are a model like this, and you're shy, you're awkward, people have this halo effect about beautiful people. And if you don't get to that expectation, it's actually an uncanny valley and people think that you're weird. Why would you be weird if you're so pretty? Are you a serial killer? What's wrong with you? So it's even worse. And if you go online, you find a lot of people who are models but still virgins. They just don't have social skills. And I've been there. I've seen people that are so good looking, but they just don't have the social skills. And unless you're there, you don't know what it is. But the Black pill community still portrays this. As I said, these people, they are armchair philosophers. They don't know what they're doing. Actually, a lot of women look for below average looking guys because in their reality, these guys don't cheat. That's just women logic. There is a subset of women who does that. You just need your target market, and you can only get that through a lot of volume leads. There's also an idea that women want men with money. This is also wrong. There's a lot of divorces from Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. How is it possible if women want money? There is something going on there. And if you're just going to be posting all your status and money, it's going to be looking try hard. And it doesn't even mean that you have pretty women. A lot of times these people have no women or below average look. And that's quite sad. It's just the best you can get. If they can get these types of women who are average looking, I'm sure you can get a lot better. And a lot of women that actually don't want the top 5% because they're afraid to get cheated on. Which doesn't make sense, but I can understand where it comes from. The importance, what I've been through saying this, is volume in the dating game. Of course, you only need one woman who is very acceptable for you, but this isn't the 60s anymore. Women have a lot of choices. You need to have a lot of choices as well, so you won't end up with someone which you don't like. How many phone numbers do you actually get on an average week? Be very honest with yourself. Do you get one number? Do you get two numbers? A month? A year? You need to get at least 1 to 2 to 10 numbers, maybe 20 numbers on average, a week. A week, yes. Then you can see instant results. And a lot of times, men don't know sales. If you know sales, it means that 99 out of 100 times, your sale doesn't even go. So if you swipe 99 out of 100 times, you might not even get someone who will swipe you. This is the reality of sales. And of course, the better your profile, you can actually close that to maybe 39 out of 40, 29 out of 30, but it's still a volume game. And you need to close these numbers. You need to get leads, whether it's online game, whether it's from Bumble, Tinder, or Hinge. That's the top 3. Whether it's from night game, bars and clubs. Not my favorite, but it's a possibility. Or from day game, wherever you are anyway. Online game is just the best application to get leads, so I will focus on that right now. You need to be presenting the best version of yourself online. What I just said before, the 7 attraction switches, which is evolutionary for women. And this is a hack that nobody will tell you. This is already 1,000 euros as well, already for free. You need to have hot girls pre-selecting and pre-vetting your pictures. Why? We men, we don't know what our pictures are like. We sometimes think our pictures are good. Other men think they're good as well. Your boy loves your picture with a gun. A woman might not like that. And all these things, we don't know that as men. And if you have a lot of women rating your pictures, you'll be surprised how similar the rating is. They have these evolutionary switches, which we don't know, and they do. So they can actually choose your amount of pictures and find the best pictures for you. This is what nobody will tell you. Eventually, you will get a lot of matches, but you will not getting dates. Why? This is another thing that nobody will tell you online. They just tell you to not double message or just be 6.5. But I'm going to tell you what you need to do, and that is not message like this dude. I do understand that people have trouble socializing online and offline. I do understand that people have their own version of humor. If you have humor that you have with your boys, it might not be a good idea to do that with a random woman who doesn't even know you, like this guy. A good catch he is. You're not going to do something like this. I'm going to tell you why you're messaging. The main purpose of online game, go online to get that person offline. Why will they never say this to you? Because online apps are designed to keep you online. What you need to do is to get the girl's phone number. That's your main purpose. The second purpose is to frame the meetup, so you will meet that person in real life, whether for a coffee, and see if there's a match in real life. Most guys just go on an app messaging such a long threads leading to nowhere, which is boring. And of course, eventually they try to meet up, and it's just boring. It doesn't go anywhere. Each message that you have to send should be a compliance ladder. Every single detail that you're sending should lead to something, whether it's getting closer to the meetup date or whether just keep them each other updated. And that's it. That is it. I sent you some pictures before. You can actually copy paste that, but I can also show you some examples which you can use yourself. Hi, I'm, let's say, Yusuf. Go response. Let's say we're on Tinder. How's the Tinder life treating you? Good. How's you? Well, whatever. Haha, it's definitely interesting. And then, what are you looking for? Boyfriend, something casual, or friends? Because you don't know what they're looking for. Women will online say no hookups, and they will hook up with the right person. Maybe they are looking for a marriage material, but they just want to figure out how it goes after being friends. You don't know how it goes. Unless you meet someone, you actually don't know. Everyone is presenting themselves online in a different way. So if you give them a broad spectrum of choices, then of course you can go from there. So after that, you can be cool, we're like on the same page, let's get the coffee or drinks sometimes. And then see the response, cool, let's plan something over text, it's easier. What's your number? You want to get these women off the dating app to your normal app. A lot of times women are hesitant to send you their number, so you can also send your number and they will add you from there. You don't want to become a pen pal. You want to have a date in your life, right? And then when you have that person on WhatsApp or SMS, you want to have sequences that lead you to meet up as soon as possible. You don't want to fizzle it out. You want to close the sales deals, right? Remember, sales and dating, there's a lot of similarity. Most guys, they just text and text. They don't even know why they text. Maybe they think it's cool. Maybe they think it's interesting. They want to get to know each other. You can only know each other through physical contact, which also means eye contact, proximity. That's what you need. You actually need to get offline and then meet each other somewhere. Each message should be compliant. If you can build up a yes and a yes and a yes, for example, like a sales, then you can actually have her number and then you can meet her up. And that's it. That's the whole game. That's the whole game plan. The main text message sequence, as an example, you find out what the logistics is. Say, hey, it's from here. When are you free to meet up? You can also say, for example, Monday or Thursday. She might choose for Thursday. Cool, let's plan for that at time Y. And then you can get for a coffee, just a 20-minute, 30-minute meetup, and see if there's a click. I'm not going to tell you how to date. There's so many videos out of there, someone who does that. I'm also not sure what your intention is. Are you looking for a marriage partner? Are you looking for a fling? It's up to you. This is a superpower on your own. You can use that and have a lot of responsibilities with your superpower because nobody will tell you this. I'm giving this away for free. I want to save mankind, so I want people to meet each other and reproduce. So what is this worth to you? I already said $3,000. For some people, it might be worth $5,000. For some people, it might be worth $10,000. You might be in your late 30s, you might be 40, you might be almost 50. You still haven't found your partner because you don't know what you don't know. You need leads, and now you have the opportunity, and now you have the superpower to go basically in every major city in the planet and find your target market. What is it worth to you? I want to know. Is this worth to you like a few $100? Do you already have someone? Do you want to meet someone? Do you already have a lot of photos? You need to work on yourself, and you need to be able to text sequences, get some good pictures, and see how it goes from there. This is a superpower. Of course, this is like attract any woman anywhere. Of course, this is an exaggeration, but at some point you will find out that nobody is doing this. Nobody is doing this. The competition is so low. The bar is set so low. It's even easier than at grandfather's time. It's just that nobody is being told this. We don't learn this in school. I've been doing this for 10 years with great success, and I want you to have that as well. I cannot have all these girls. This is what I really love, and this is what you're going to learn after you've been ditching all these red pill, black pill negatives. A good woman is not interested in your money or status. What she wants from you is your time, loyalty, love, and commitment. Isn't this what we want as kids? As kids, we want to marry at some point, and you want a partner who is like this. And you can find that. You can really find that. You don't need to settle down for less. What is it worth to you? Do you want someone in your life? Maybe you're already established. You're just missing that single thing that is longing you. And I'm not sure how long you've been doing this. Maybe for years, you've been trying out all kinds of stuff. Now you already have my sequence. And then you're like, man, I wish I knew this before. I get it. 10 years of this. I've been working on it as well. I've been through everything. I got the scars. You don't need that. You just need to implement and execute the program. Now, if you want to go to the next level, maybe you don't have pretty women in your environment. Maybe you only have your sister, of course. She's going to rate you totally different. Maybe you only have your boys. They cannot rate your pictures. They also don't know why they're texting like this. They cannot see behind these little details that women notice, or also experienced guys like me notice. I want you to send me a message. Send me a message on YouTube. As you can see, I'm a fashion model, so I know that looks not always matter. The pictures, the quality of the pictures, that matter. The quality of the messages matter. And of course, when you're offline, the dating, that matters as well. I can help you with that. I can rate your pictures. I have a lot of beautiful women in my proximity that can rate your pictures as well. Send me a message and we can get you to the next level and get you a very good partner, which is basically the only thing which we need in life.